What do your dreadlocks say about you? I mean, obviously there are many stereotypes floating around about dreadlocks, but is there any truth to them? You know, people often talk about the importance of perception and optics. So should we care that people are perceiving us to be a certain way, even if we're not? And what about if we are actually that way? That is the question. Welcome back to the Atreyu Locs channel. I do hope that you all are doing well. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, make yourself comfortable. I'm glad to have you. As usual, if you haven't already done so, definitely hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from moi. And if you are already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell so that you are made aware of every single time I upload as soon as I do. Let's get to this. As most of us know by now, our locks definitely lead others to make assumptions about who we are and the types of habits and behaviors that we possess. For instance, people who have dreadlocks are seen as being lazy, having poor hygiene, being involved in criminal activity, being aggressive, animalistic, and the list goes on. Now, we obviously know that these assumptions are not invariably true. And sure, some people with locks might possess some of those characteristics, but those characteristics can just as easily be assigned to someone without locks. Hence why it's important not to generalize. So, knowing that the world can be unfair, have you ever wondered what your dreadlocks say about you? And not for the purposes of defending yourself against the ignorance of others, but because when you look deeply into that question and examine yourself, you realize that your locks do legitimately say something about you. To complete strangers, no less. Are you comfortable with this? For example, I don't wash my locks every day, and I know of no locker who does. It's just not feasible. So then the question becomes, are you okay with others knowing that you don't wash your hair daily? That you don't cleanse that scalp daily the way any person with good hygiene should do? Now that's just one example. It doesn't have to be negative information that others are receiving about you. For example, it takes patience to grow locks. And it takes confidence to even have locks in the first place, especially when living in such a judgmental world. Are you comfortable with a complete stranger knowing that you are a patient and confident person? Don't you see, it's not in the specifics or the details that a stranger knows about, but in the fact that a stranger knows anything about you at all. Are you okay with this? And if so, tell me, what do your dreadlocks say about you? Alright you guys, hopefully this video has inspired you to think about what your dreadlocks say about you. I imagine, because we're all different, that your responses will vary from person to person, which I think is awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section what your locks say about you to complete strangers and if you are okay with this. If you choose to love, do so unconditionally, because loving with conditions conditions the heart to not really love at all. This is Atreyu Locs, and I'll see you next time. Peace.